Wait, I need another invite. Could you guys invite me? I need to quickly get it to them.
Ah. Wait, did he just say that? At the moment, no signs of a second Haas. Yeah, and you better keep praying. I don't think that's a good idea.
Why am I nervous?
Smart B5's in.
Oh no, he's rapid. No.
Alright, Bordy, you can leave now.
I will.
I don't
Let me.
think I I believe either it will be or we're gonna be at least 1 or 2 short.
Good luck in the comms box. Goodbye.
See ya. Right. Let me send a link. Let's send this link quick. Mark, smoke, super mark, smokes. Yep. I reckon he won't. Oh shit. If he does join anyway, then we'll defend you. No, don't. We've got you, man. So, what? He might snitch on you, right? But the whole point is, he can't control you. You control yourself. That's why it's taking so long to get this damn link. I could ask. Oh, this is hurting my face. I don't know why my face, but sure. Who's ready? Not Bobby, that's for sure. No, it's not. It's not. Right. Got it in! Let's go! I swear, if I get my ass kicked because of this, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I'll ask Bobby just now, before we start. I reckon he'll allow it. Okay, alright, listen. I'll try get the, I'll try ask now. In the comms area. Where's the private chats? Where's the private chats? Where the... Okay, there we go, okay. Right. I've just asked him on the thing chat. Yeah, the only house I see so far is Jamboy, so... Yeah. Oh.
you streaming?
I'm streaming, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yes, it's a very weird thing to see right now, because I'm here, even though I haven't been here for a while.
Yeah.
Hola. Do the people know? Do the people know I left? Jack.
Huh?
Do the people know I
Most
left?
think so. I swear I put the stream on race stream. I can't- Why do I have to do this? Man,
What do you mean?
I literally put the thingy stream in the thing. I'm honestly pissed.
You know the World Cup sim?
No.
What?
Sorry, I'm freaking up so hard right now.
What did he say? Did he say something?
No. I'm literally failing to do stream link.
Want me to do it for you?
Discord. I've got it. Go. Right. It wasn't going through for some reason. I honestly have no idea why.
Please.
Oh.
I think he's allowing me. I think he's allowing us.
Better. Because honestly, I need someone else to...
How long has it been? Let's be honest, how long has it been?
Anil McCo just asked. He left.
Get in, please. Bobby still hasn't replied. I'm scared.
Well, off to short quali for the Hungarian Grand Prix. I've been here before and I bloody enjoyed it. And if any small bit of rain comes, anything can change. Who do you think will win?
Joe Biden. I'm joking.
Okay, come on, keep this serious. We don't want to get ourselves banned again.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's actually a hard decision.
Oh, Leighton's left.
Leighton's flagged out.
Oh no.
Also,
if you
say AHI, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, Ahai's obviously challenging for the title. Was only 1 point behind Leighton in the championship. If he gets a good result, well, that's all he needs, really. So.
Companion isn't even updated.
Ugh. Right, who's going to be the first one to leave the pit lane? That's the big question. We are looking now to see exactly who it will be, and it looks to me that at the moment
it's a Haas. It's Jamboy, Jammy.
Jam. There's a Red Bull coming out as well with the pits. Yep, Jamboy's the first one to come out.
I saw McLaren going up.
We've got 14 people watching. This is what happens when your Discord server's nearly at 1,000
people, yeah.
Obviously, it's been growing a lot recently, I must say. Just...
And I'm back for once.
This
Say
might
hello
be,
to me again.
Yeah, this might be a one race special, or it could be for the rest of the season, or it could even be for next season. Hopefully, it will be next season, though.
If Rally won't be attending, 100%.
I mean, let's not get too far into this.
Yeah.
Don't
Could be in stream right now.
Yeah, many, like 14, maybe 15 people are watching, so.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Sebastian is going into the S's right now. She's going into S2. I've had experience from this. I've had the experience since I left. I've been in a fucking WCR.
We just got a comment through from Scrunchy. JD Young has got this. Gonna dominate this race, and he's gonna dominate in the Red Bull next year.
What, he's going Red Bull next year?
Yeah.
Not mean, well, technically next season, but yeah.
Jamboy starts his lap. So his lap begins, and Cool Guy is in the chat. Hello. So Jamboy begins his lap in the first sector at the moment, ready to begin the first lap of the Hungaroring round here in the SBS Racing League. We're in the final 3 Grand Prix. This is, if I'm right, race 15 out of...
Race 14. It's 14.
14 out of all 16. We have got 2 more to go after this. And the final race in Brazil is going to clock off this intense season as Jamboy goes off the track. Or that's just his lag, apparently. That's his lag. He's lagging terribly. Here we go through this couple of final corners. He sets a 53.2 in the second sector, oversteer. But again, that might just be his lag or my lag, or
Nah, it's his lag.
Oh, there's a crash. Is that
That's
Bobby? Oh, he's in the wall at the first corner. He's at the he's in the wall at the penultimate corner.
And Sebastian's going to cross the line. 1:15.493. Pretty decent lap. Very good.
Very good lap by him. Sets provisional pole so far. Who do you think is going to win the championship? It's either going to go down to 2 people, or it's either going to come down to Slapstream after winning every single race in the final 3. But I don't think that's going to happen. That just seems unrealistic. As Epilic, the qualifying hero, goes on provisional pole.
And Jax is out.
Oh, he's had a crash at the third sector point. He's had a spin or some sort of crash halfway through a straight. So
looks like he spun it.
And JD Young,
the quali motion. I'm joking.
Alright, I'm gonna have a look to see if I can get exact.
Something's up with Stigmatic as well. I think they touched. I think they
might have, yeah.
Because Stigmatic got a penalty.
I believe so.
100%.
Stop speaking Scottish.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Let's have a look. Tripex Risen, about to finish his lap, but his lap is validated, so no lap for him. Johansson is about to do another lap, but it won't be enough to improve. There is an Alpha Romeo coming through now. I don't know if it's smart or no.
He went off. He's looking like he's got some damage. Sorry to interrupt. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. Oh, my screen, he has damage on the left front.
Nah, for me it's all fine.
Oh, never mind, it isn't. Okay.
He's pitting, but no, he's not. Looks like he was.
He's going for his flying lap now. We're going to have a look with him throughout this lap to see how good he does. He was challenging for the win last race. I obviously wasn't there to see it, but he was challenging for the win, but a penalty in the final moments of the race just snatched it away from him.
Great battery, great. Sorry, carry on.
Alright, border ball going through the first sector at the moment, going a nice sweeping left-hander on towards this nice little right flick, and then onto the second DRS straight, one of the shortest, or actually it is the shortest on the track, because there's only 2. Border ball now onto the second sector. Those mediums to start off with is going to give an accurate point of where he is. And if he's up by the front, then the soft tyres are going to work a bit charm later. So,
strange, sharp ship, sorry. Lost his back end, but lucky saved it. Lucky monkey.
54.3 in the second sector for Border Bowl. So, not bad so far. He's definitely beaten others who have done here before. Now round this final left-hander, then the right-hander, the final corner of the race to go across the line onto the straight. I reckon this is going to be an alright lap. It's P6.
Strange Ship crossed the line after... Strange Ship crosses the line and goes 5th fastest. Not his best lap. He did get purple sector 2, which is going to go side by side with his teammate.
Yep. obviously team bonding.
Yes, 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 yes.
So obviously Border's
And
lap
that's
is
a
done
Red
on.
Bull as well. Is that Seb? Is that Sebastian? Yes, it is. Going
Ah,
slowly, yeah, that's a Ferrari. I think, yeah, that's Bobby.
is it Bobby again? Oh no.
He
Bob-
reset the track and then drove straight into a wall.
Bobby's in the walls and everything this qualifying session.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Border Bold has gone 7th on the mediums, and that's relating to the fastest time. If I'm going to switch the gap, it's 1.3 off the leader, but in the game, the mediums tyre is supposed to be around 1.4 seconds slower than the softs, and Epilog's time was done on the soft tyre. So, according to the tyre law, which I like to call it, Border, when he switches on those soft tyres, is absolutely going to fly on them, as long as he doesn't fly off the road.
100%. As Slapstream rounding the S's right now, going to leave the final S, going now into the two hairpins.
Oh, Jamboy came very close to that McLaren there. He had that tiny bit of oversteer, or that he was just getting very close on my screen. Nearly touched.
100%. As he goes around the final corner, goes Slapstream. He's going to speed down. Can he at least save his teammate? Yes, he does. He goes second fastest. He's 2/10 off. Very, very close. And I don't know if you've done this type of thing before, but I usually do this little facts thingy. So overall, this is a pretty good track in Budapest. There are 2 DRS zones, 2 DRS detections, a speed trap. Sector 1's just only got 4 corners, pretty boring. A Slapstream just goes wide just to let by Leighton and Jamboy, who's currently looking like he's in AI mode. Something's going on with his internet. So let's just quickly go into the track details. So let's quickly get into that. So there is 14 corners, 4.3 kilometers, and currently the top 7 has not the top 7. The top 9 have beaten the actual in real life lap record. So that's something to talk about as well.
Also, while you were talking about that, Cool Guy's jumped up to 3rd in the Williams, so he is now only. Oh no, Leighton's jumped up to 4th. So 2 of the championship contenders are off pole, but are 4th and 6th, which at the eyes of many would be all right so far. And am I the only one who saw a dramatic change in the weather there? It's just turned very cloudy all of a sudden.
No, not for me. Where's Paco? Is he not doing this race?
Paco isn't racing. No, he's being replaced by Cool Guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he first replaced him in was it Imola? I always forget Monza is Monza, and I always think Imola is Monza. But he first replaced him in Monza. He could have got a race win. He ended up finishing 2nd. He is a very speedy driver. He is a very speedy. Okay, is your friend live? No, he is not. He's only just came back, and he is very good. It's just he hasn't been racing for a couple of races, for reasons that I will not say because they are very undercover. Yeah. So, Cool Guy in the pit lane. Most people are going to be in the pits at this point. Jansen's going around 600ths of a second quicker, but he must have failed to get the speed through the second sector, or must have had some sort of issue through the second sector, because now he's 2 seconds down on his previous time. Ahai also on his lap, hoping to improve on tyres that are quite new. I'm pretty sure he went for a lap last time on them as well, but the second place in the championship, only 1 point behind the championship leader Leighton, is going for another lap.
I'm also back, and Kagwa still hasn't set a lap. I think he keeps on just getting invalidates invalidations. He's just not getting that track luck. Apparently, that's how I call it. It's just a bit of a pity, to be honest. A bit of a pity.
Ahai now rounding the final couple of corners now, going through the third sector. He's kept this lap quite tidy. Through the final corner he goes. Nice right-hander. And on to the long straight. I don't think it'll be enough to improve. He's improved by 2 attempts, but not enough to jump anyone. So, very disappointing. And Jamboy coming out of the pits, once again lagging because his internet is just as bad as a bag of jelly beans. And we continue on.
Yes, and Kagwa's finally set a lap. It took him 3 laps. I mean, I'm not trying to roast you or anything. I mean, it is hard to keep track limits at Hungary. Like, there's definitely an easy moment to do a mistake. Whoa, Jamboy.
Also, Seklerman jumped up to second out of pretty much nowhere. The Alpine team haven't been getting the race results they have wanted, but today definitely seems like one that we can bring possibly even another podium back to the office. Be very happy, their team engineer and manager.
100%.
They have been lacking form a bit recently, and now that Epilik is back on our lap, we are waiting to see what exactly happens. And Bob Trifex Risen sitting on the racing line through the first bit. I don't know why he did that. He's just...
Epilik goes... Oh?
No, you go.
Okay. Apelik's just got sector 1 going into the only chicane of the track. Speeding now down the quick and pretty slowish S's. He's gonna tumble around the final right. He's gonna stumble down the small straight. Purple sector 2, yes it is. He's currently looking like a 1:14, which could be possible. As he goes around the penultimate hairpin, he's gonna have a small little speed, small little bump of speed. He goes into gear 5, almost missed out on gear 6, around the final corner. Speeds down the straight, DRS enabled, crosses the line, just misses out on the 1:14, but at least it's still a faster lap time to run away from Seklerman. And it's starting to rain!
Oh, I did tell you the rain was coming. I did mention a darkening in the clouds, and this is now how everything is going to change in this race, or qualifying session. Smart, why are you in here? Oh, he's left. Okay, cool. It doesn't look like now, with the rain coming in late, it won't affect much, because now, pretty much, we've got our, as long as it doesn't rain as hard, because if it rains very hard, then, well, no one's going to set a quicker lap because of the weather, but I'm already starting to see little wet patches on the circuit. You've got people going wide. To me, I think we've already got our grid locked out. There's no real chance of getting back into this qualifying, as Cool Guy actually retires. He's
pretty confident with his lap. No, he's done it today.
He's spun a bit. Oh yeah, he had a spin actually in the wall, on board with the Red Bull there. In DRS disabled. Yeah, there's no chance no it's improving at this point. So the grid is locked out as so. Epilik on pole position with 1:15.0. Seklerman in second place. Decent lap by the Alpine team. Slapstream's going to follow behind in third. Cool Guy is going to finish in fourth place ahead of his teammate Leighton. Seb to Johansson finishes in P6 for the Red Bull team. Very well for them, as Red Bull have been struggling recently. Ahai, second place in the championship, has finished 7th. Hopefully he climbs up some places in the race to try challenge his championship rival. Smart for the Alfa Romeo finishes in 8th. Strangeship for the AlphaTauri 9th. And to finish up the top 10, you've got Kagwa. And under the top 10, you've got Jamboy, Togarella.
My game just glitched.
How is my screen? Jamboy's apparently got fastest lap.
Which is a 1:54.
What?
Wow,
Game.
gang. Wow, Codemasters. Let's just give a clap.
Yep. Jamboy in 11th, even though he apparently has fastest lap. Followed by Tekarola, debut for SBS Division 1. Border Bold in 13th, a disappointing qualifying for the Mercedes team. Yeah, they could have gone better, I believe. Tripix Risen in 14th, ahead of Bobby. Again, disappointing qualifying for Ferrari. What do you think of that?
I mean, I haven't been here for a long time, but to be honest, after the times I've been here, it looks like the bad luck for Ferrari has carried on since I left since France. So the bad luck has carried on for Ferrari's qualifying, I believe.
Yeah, and we've only got 12 seconds left to qualify. Jax Gaming and JD Young finishes their lap after having 2 crashes, and Stigmatic Drift also having a crash with JD Young, I believe.
Yeah, because he was going slowly with damage when the crash happened.
And that, my friends, is qualifying all done and dusted. We are all ready now for the race. And
Yes, 35 laps of death.
we are ready for absolute chaos and hopefully more rain to come, because I want to see people crash in the wall. That sounds really evil. I shouldn't have said that.
Fair enough.
But seriously though, I really want to see people crash, and you know, I'm no offense to the drivers, but I want to see you crash so I have something to talk about for once. I mean, last race was a banger, but like, it's just overtaking. There was like only 1 or 2 retirements. Maybe the rain could catch off some of these drivers here.
100%, and probably it's going to be, I'm guessing it's going to be raining in the race. I'm just prediction. So,
I reckon so. Vamos Alpine, says Jimenez in the chat. Vamos. 2nd place for Circleman. So it's going to be dry for the start. But, of course, maybe from the driver's I can't say it. From the driver's POV, they can check on their race strategy. How can you say it? I can't. I mean, again, from the driver's POV, maybe, just maybe, there is rain on the way.
Maybe. It's going to be. Oh,
I might just have to check Border's stream. Maybe he checked on his race strategy. Let's see. Is rain on the way, Mr. Border Bowls? We have to see.
my predicted pit stop strategy doesn't say so. And also, is it okay for this special moment that I'm back? Should I take away the start? I mean, it's up to you.
Oh, it looks to me that it's going to be a dry race all round.
Oh.
So, oh well.
Is it okay? I can take away the start because of this special occasion that I'm here.
Yep.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, it's going to be probably a wild race. 2 stop for both predicted pit stop strategies, which is soft to mediums. Mediums, I think. Or maybe it's just 1 stop. Maybe I'm just being blind. But I'm pretty sure I saw soft hards and soft mediums. So it's definitely clear we're going to have a 2 stop today. As Epelig just slowly warms up his tires, as Seklerman has just basically done a Kimi Raikkonen. It just does not warm up his tires, he's just going.
I think
he's just going like a machine.
The only reason you can't do a 1 stop here is because there is proof that the tyre wears off quicker at this track. And
100%.
After these last couple of races, even if you fit on a hards at the start or maybe a mediums at the start, finish it off with the hard tyre, you won't be able to make it. Even 35 laps, you won't be able.
True. So now let's just get this race on the way, shall we?
Yep, totally.
Alright, we're just gonna wait till Stigmatic Drip finish off his parking on the grid. It's gonna be 5 red lights as Sacred just joined. I don't know who that person is.
New driver.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be here in Budapest. Is it gonna be a real life crash? Don't know. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are light on and lights out, and away we go here in Budapest. It's a great start from Second Man, takes the lead over a Pelic, almost a full car length. He's already a full car length as Cool Guy's trying to send it and try and get P1 going out of turn 1. And Leighton and AHR are just fighting right now, and AHR is now going to take P6. And Janssen, oh my goodness me, Sebastian Janssen has almost spun it as Strange Ship goes around. And it's a virtual safety car. What's going on here? This was a chaotic start to this race.
We're having a look at the back now. I don't really see much of incidents. I mean, oh, I see now. So there's a Mercedes of Border Bold without a front wing. And if I believe so as well, maybe Border Bold and JD Young might have touched. The two best friends might have had a collision. And that's
Mate, I'm thinking it's Jack's Gaming, because Jack's Gaming did get a penalty.
He did, but it was for a
JD
separate...
Young's...
I like to say, the penalty that he got, I'm going to have a look at incidents. He got the penalty for a collision with someone else, and that was the Aston Martin of Tucklerer, who is now down in 15th. And I'm looking at him. He doesn't have any front wing damage. He looks completely fine. Maybe he hit him up the back. Maybe towards turn 1, late braking.
Sorry to interrupt you here. But it's a big fight going on for P1. It's Seclaman, Pelic, and Cool Guy. All of them separated by 3/10. As Cool Guy's trying to send it on Pelic. Is he going to get it enough? He's going to try and go side by side. He does not get enough. And it will still be a Alpine, AlphaTauri, then Williams, then McLaren. Because McLaren's also getting into the mix as well.
The two championship contenders in 6th and 7th starting to fall behind, but of course it is equal cars and everyone has their certain amount of good quality racing as Cool Guy gets up the inside of a Pelic and makes that move, but now into the chicane. Pelic has to cut over the corner. And was there enough room for a Pelic? He might have some floor damage now because of that. Slapstream's right on his tail, so now he's got McLaren right up his bum hole, and he needs to protect that as much as he can because he doesn't want anyone else stealing his podium off him. And Seclaman, for the second time in this season, is leading a race.
Also, Pelic does have floor damage on the right hand side, you can see.
He does have floor damage.
You can see by the right hand side.
I'm going to have a look now, see if I can get a little peek. Seclaman, fastest
I did
lap.
see a bit flapping.
I'll have a look now to see if I see anything, but at the moment it's all stuck to the left hand side. Behind, Ahai's in the pit lane. Is there damage, maybe? On Ahai's car? It certainly looks it. They're replacing a front wing. He's down to 13th place. He's pit onto mediums. What exactly happened for Ahai? Was it a collision with maybe Leighton or someone behind? Because you know, Ahai was literally one place behind Leighton at the time. And now the fight for the lead is really intensifying.
100%. Seclaman and Cool Guy. Cool Guy got second. Will he get second again? Can he push for that gold medal? And can Seclaman do a Belgium and absolutely do a mind-blowing drive and win by 2/10? Because luckily Nonit got a 3-second penalty right on the line. So Pelic is currently now trying to fight with Slapstream here. Jacko there.
Yep, sorry, my brother was in my room with his Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay, so, sorry for this confusion. Sebastian, will he send it on Slapstream? No, he won't. Sebastian does not have the courage. I think his name's Sebastian because he's got Seb in his name, and I'm guessing his last name's Janssen. I don't want to expose anyone or something. This might have been a bad idea to reveal that.
Don't worry.
Very sorry. But Seb is now going to try and catch up to Slapstream. Is he going to send it? I mean, no, because Slapstream is getting the gap ahead.
The top 5, or the top 6 even, are travelling way faster than anyone else behind. As you can see, Kagura and Tripex Risen are slightly falling off, and we're going to have a look at position changes this race so far. So it looks to me that... Oh yeah, Seb, Red Bull sounds familiar, of course it does. So Seklerman's gained 1 position for the start. Stematic Drip from back in last place has made himself up into the points, into P9, so good for showing by him so far. Seklerman has gained 1 place off the start, Cool Guy gaining 2, Apelic with a difficult start, and also Ahai, very disappointing for the championship, to be dropping that much places at the beginning. And now it's going to be Cool Guy and Seklerman for the win, for what it looks like already. Kagwa, though, is getting quite close to the back of that Ferrari of Tripex Risen, looking very good from the back of there. Ahai sets fastest lap on the new medium tyres. The thing is, though, he had to pit because of damage, so that's going to be a big disappointment as Kagwa goes wide and now has lost a lot of time because of it.
Yeah, very, very true. And now the pack is starting to all separate apart. I mean, you can tell on the map that it's only the top 6 that is bunched up, and they're not even really bunched up, to be honest.
Yeah. You can see now that Leighton's kind of dropping back a bit from Sebo to Janssen, and then anywhere between 3rd and 5th is quite close. Slapstream and Janssen are going to be in the pits. Obviously, both on the soft tyres, so those things go quick. And remember when I said that the soft tyres can go really quick, and any tyres can go quick. The softs definitely wear off quite fast. Now, what tyre are these guys going to be on? Mediums. They're going for the 2-stop strategy.
Sorry to interrupt you here, but Seklerman and Cool Guy is all fighting for P1. Pelix is getting into the mix. As Pelix is trying to... Oh, that's a bit of a dangerous move from Cool Guy there. Maybe that's going to be a controversial decision. As he's trying to go around the outside. Can he do it? They touch it. Pelix spot it. Is he going to hit? No, he's not. Luckily, Leighton does not smash it to the AlphaTauri. But they've touched. Cool Guy and Pelix have touched, and now he's dropped 2 positions. Now he's going to go side by side with Tripex Risen. And he takes P4. Now he has to get lots of ground to try and regain some speed to the top 3.
Yep. Obviously, now... Oh, what's happening here? Is it a move for Leighton to go past? Is this team orders for the championship? Cool Guy lets Leighton past into P2. But doing that is going to let Leighton drop a lot of time. But Cool Guy was pitting this lap anyway, so maybe he did that. So, 1, he can get ahead and fight for the win, so he can get the maximum points needed to keep the championship lead. Or 2, he knew he was pitting, so he gave him the clean air.
100%. I think the second one.
Pellic in the pits, Cool Guy in the pits. 2-stop strategy for Pellic as well. Cool Guy also on the mediums as well, comes out of the pit lane nice and steady. And Ahai in 12th. Bobby retires. Is that a crash there? Yes, he has. There's a crash and he's on the racing line. If that's not a safety car, I don't know what is. That's caught Pellic off, and now Ahai's ahead into P10. He's stuck on the racing line. We're watching from the view of Jack's Gaming. It's a safety car. Oh, that an early safety car, and for anyone who just pit, is a great advantage. And we are now going to have a look at details. So, stops. This is the most important thing. Anywhere between Slapstream and Jamboy have pit so far. Smart hasn't, and he's all the way down in 18th. the top 5 are going to have a massive disadvantage under the safety car. The only way they are going to keep themselves in this race is by throwing themselves on a one-stop strategy, which they really don't want to do.
Yeah, 100%.
Seckleman in the pits. He's decided to switch to the hards. We're going to have a look at Leighton, also in the pit lane, onto the medium. So he's decided to go two-stop. It's Trippix Risen now, the next person to go into his pit box. Hard tyres going on for him. Sigmatic Drip going in the pits as well. This is going to let Slapstream catch up a bit. He's up into P3. The pit stop under the safety car for Seckleman and Leighton has helped them a lot. Trippix Risen on the hards. Hard tyre. No, it's soft tyre. More softs for Stigmatic Drip.
Interesting. Maybe he's just trying to go.
You just died. Yep.
As I was saying, so Stigmatic Drip might go for the fastest size, just so maybe he can secure maybe a fastest lap, but it's going to cost him lots of time with pit stops.
Maybe what he is doing is he's going to stay on the softs. He's going to try pull those softs for as long as he can. Obviously, he did the exact same thing with the softs they had on before. So if he tries to pull these in as long as he can either throw on a set of mediums, or if he wants to pull them in early, then he can throw on a set of hards. But I reckon he's going to do a two-stop strategy with mediums at the end of the race.
Yeah, 100%.
It's either going to be mediums or hard tyres, and as you know, it's not going to rain, so no one's going to put on inters or wets, or unless you have a P for a head. Obviously, everyone's going to be catched up now, and Leighton is going to be very happy about this safety car. I think Bobby might be working for Williams secretly under the works. He's let Leighton catch up to Seckleman, and now Leighton has a very good position to take the lead of this race when the safety car goes.
But hasn't Leighton not pit yet though?
He has. He pit under the safety car.
Oh yeah.
And so is Seckleman. So everyone on the grid has pit. JD Young, Jack's Gaming, Strange Ship, and Jamboy have all pit twice.
I mean, it explains that why they're further the grid, and for some reason, Strange Ship and Border are just doing Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton from Abu Dhabi.
And also, Smart hasn't pit yet. Is it because AI? He's in AI mode. So,
he did lag out. Someone said he did say he needed a new invite.
Ah, he did, yeah. So, as you can see, Leighton in second. He is on to keep the championship lead. In second at the moment. Ahai, to the suspense of the Mercedes team, is down in 7th. And this is really following the steady decline of Mercedes this season. They started off really well, obviously. Ahai has been performing well, obvious, but that's pretty much the only thing keeping them alive, because I know Board has been doing great, but I just see his intense, like he's not focusing on this season enough. He's focusing on the season after it, and that's what's changing everything, to be honest, for me. And safety car is in this lap as well.
Yep. I was thinking safety car should be in this lap.
Who wants to commentate the safety car restart?
Up to you.
Okay. You did the race start, so I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, cool.
I don't really care.
Obviously, it's your first day back. I don't want to make you too mad. Seckleman leading us away. They're going to go wheel to wheel through here. Seckleman gets on the power through the final corner. That might have caught Leighton off a bit, but Slapstream's been caught off even more. And Tripex Risen also behind, losing a lot of time from that late safety car restart. Seckleman right on it. He should stay ahead for a while. If he starts pulling away quickly, then he's going to be on the run to stay ahead because no DRS are going to be active for a couple laps. Anyone else behind is just hoping to stay in the position they are or gain a couple places. Behind though, only a couple places behind. Seb Johansson getting very close to the back of slapstream, gaining a lot with the slipstream. He's going to brake late. They make a little bit of contact. Wasn't enough to get any damage though. Obviously very close to the back of that McLaren, and I wouldn't imagine he'll absolutely send his car in any opportunity possible. A little bit of oversteer on that, but he looks to me he's going to stay in P4 for the moment. Slapstream also right on the back of Leighton. He's the only one who could deny Leighton of a P1 finish, and I reckon Slapstream by the end of this might overtake Leighton for second. Because look at this. Slapstream pitted earlier. Leighton's on the newer tyres, and so is Sekleban, but they're not pulling away quick enough, which is absolutely terrible for them. Sekleban now having to weave on the straight to try and keep his P1 alive, because he knows he's the wild old fox out there with Leighton and Slapstream behind them. Two good race winners, and Sekleban's obviously a race winner as well. But he only won from 2 attempts back there, and that was a penalty in Belgium. So if you want to re-watch that, that's probably the best moment of the season. Leighton right on the back is Sekleban. Is he going to go round the outside towards this corner? No, he won't. He's going to have to stay behind. No gap found for the good old Leighton. He's looking down the inside towards this corner, but you know he can't risk it because one touch, it's either damage or he's out of the Grand Prix, so it needs to be as careful as possible, and also to avoid any penalties. So he needs to be very, very careful with that. Ahai gets a penalty, so that's a first. Sebo Hansen has lost a lot of time, and Slapstream's getting even closer to Leighton behind as well.
Starting to really bunch up here after the safety car restart. I mean, the top four's running away from the pack, and there's a yellow flag.
It's Slapstream!
Slapstream! It's Slapstream. I think he spun it. He spun it on the curb. I mean, it's pretty normal. DRS just got enabled, but that's race. I think that's game over for Slapstream in the McLaren. That in the number 29. Very unlucky for him, to be honest.
Kakra and Tripix Risen also getting very close to each other. Was going wheel to wheel before, and now you've got Ahai trying to go down the inside. He's wheel to wheel with the AlphaTauri. Ahai's being spun round once again. Oh, this is terrible for Ahai. He's down in 15th place, and his race has gone from bad to even worse. Oh,
I think it's game over for championship, maybe for AHI. I mean, it's DNA. It could be. He could. That day can just be can get worse and worse. Whatever track's next, he needs to practice to really get the full momentum and try and beat Leighton. Because all he needs to do is just to win the next 2 races.
The thing that's really just poking out to me, Sekleman's trying to bring those hards to the end of the race, while Leighton's going for a 2-stop strategy. So whoever's going to be faster at the end might just take this. But of course, if Sekleman's doing well on those hards, which at the moment he's really keeping the pace up to Leighton, Sebo Janssen takes fastest lap, and now you can see Leighton trying to have a go around the outside on those medium tyres, obviously newer and obviously faster. He's going to have another go with the DRS, going to go round the outside towards the next corner. That's going to get Seb the opportunity to get very close to the back of that Williams. It's a three-way fight for the win here, lads, and we've only got 13 laps into this race out of the 35 that are going to be finished on. This has been a great race so far. You've got action, chaos, obviously Slapstream and Ahai having a terrible races so far. Bobby, the owner, having a crash, bringing out the safety car, virtual safety car on the first lap as well. So many crashes, many overtakes, and that's another retirement. It's Jamboy. What's happened here with Jamboy?
Hey, it's a safety car.
Oh, it's another one right after the other one just a couple laps beforehand. Is this going to bring others in the pits? Maybe Secklerman going for a nice little pit stop? I wouldn't imagine he would. Wait a minute, Leighton's got a drive-through penalty. So is Secklerman.
Harry's speeding in the safety car.
Both Secklerman and Leighton have drive-through penalties.
So this is carnage? Is it going to be game over for Secklerman and Leighton as well?
Ahai, the two championship contenders having problems. Ahai having a spin. Everyone else at the back is going to be in the pit lane. Ahai's in the pits. Mercedes have to double stack. This is terrible news for Secklerman and Leighton. And the worst thing is, you can't do a drive-through under the safety car, which is going to lose them a lot of time after everyone gets back after this. And they're going to be right at the back of the grid. Secklerman's chances of getting another win is dashed. Leighton's chance of possibly keeping the championship lead somewhat dashed.
I mean, sorry to interrupt you, but all AHI hopes is to get a top 10 and Leighton to be out of the top 10. That's all he needs to hope for.
To take
1
the
point, he's back in the championship. He's back in the top. He's back on top.
Thing is though, if he finishes 10th, Leighton out of the points, then it's going to be tied on points entering the penultimate race.
And if they both DNF,
there's going to be. I'm getting flashbacks. I can just see the Secklerman fans in my chat cry for them. Oh, this is terrible. But of course, it's just one of those days. And as long as Ahai finishes 9th or higher this race, he's going to take the lead of the championship, which is going to be a huge blow for the Williams team, obviously for Leighton, and also for and also the Constructors Championship.
I mean, I'll quickly check out the Constructors Championship. I mean, as it currently stands, Williams are probably going to win it, it's clear. I mean, even McLaren is ahead of Mercedes, and they will be right now, but even further if they end, like, let's say this race ends on these results, then McLaren will be way ahead now of the Mercedes team, as they're both in the 14th and 15th.
Oh yeah, I just remembered, the SBS Racing League have the really annoying point scoring system. They have point scoring all the way down to, like, what is it, 13th?
12th. It's 12th or 13th.
Oh, it's so annoying as well, because I have to check on Discord every time.
Oh, they changed it, no?
No, they're changing it for next season.
Oh.
Which is really pissing me off now.
21 laps left. 21 times to cross the line. Who's going to be champion? Who's going to get that gold medal in this race? As it currently looks like Seb is going to be looking like Seb. And I'll be right back.
Okay. Obviously, everyone right under the safety car. Sebo 2 Janssen on course to be the provisional leader of this race, ahead of Cool Guy, who is yet to win a race in that Williams car. Love to see him do it. Hopefully soon. But of course, the safety car's going to be in this lap. And why did I just go off the stupid game? I honestly have no idea. Please help me. So, second one's going to lead us off for 1 lap. And after that 1 lap, Leighton and Secklerman are going to be right down the back of the field. So, I reckon spend the time that he has as much as he can. And off to the line they go. I reckon if they want to get back in this race, the one-stoppers, I reckon just go for the one-stop strategy. Oh no! The Aston Martin's had a spin at the safety car restart. Looks like Cool Guy might have had a little bump of Sebo 2 Janssen. And he's had an amazing run on Leighton towards the next corner. He's going to go round the outside. He's still with him here. As long as they don't make contact, everything will be okay. He just keeps third. Just stays third even. Might have made a little bit of contact with Cool Guy as well, but I'm guessing it's not enough to get damage. I mean, I don't think it would be. Strange Ship up to 5th, so good result by him so far, I must say. Great stuff from Strange Ship yet so far. Sebert Jansen still on for a podium, and after these two serve their try-through penalty, he's going to take the lead this race, and I wouldn't be surprised if these two are planning to serve the penalties right this lap.
Possibly, very much possibly, as AHO is trying to catch up to his teammate Border, but nothing's working out for him. And it's going to look like heavens as Leighton is now completing his drive-through. What's going to happen here? Where is he going to drop? He's going to drop, I think, all the way down. Will he finish? Will he get out ahead of Toka? Let's go on board. He will just, I think. No, he won't. He will be swallowed by the whole pack. No, just ahead of Smart. Jeez, my.
I reckon second man made a good decision to stay out. If he's planning to serve his drive-through on the final chance he can, then he's going to be at an advantage, because obviously the pack is going to start to be pulling away. So I reckon serving a drive-through on the first lap, on the first possible opportunity, on the first, after the safety car restart, it wasn't the best idea for Leighton. Obviously Secklerman might have the upper foot here.
Yeah, very agreed. I mean, it depends how he does for the rest of the race. Will his strategy work? And how will he do? Can he try his best and, pull something out of the hat? As Secklerman's going to do his drive-through now.
Oh, okay, so this might be the opportunity that he needed to. Will he get it out ahead of Leighton? And also, I'd like to mention, Leighton's on the medium, so he might still be going for a two-stop strategy, even though he obviously had to serve that drive-through.
He's ahead?
Secklerman coming out of the pits soon. Will Leighton come out ahead? He will.
Yes, will.
But they're going to go wheel to wheel. No, they won't. And Leighton is ahead of Secklerman. Secklerman on the hard, so he's off to the end of the race. So I wouldn't imagine if Leighton's going to start pulling his way up the field, that's going to take a while before he reaches the top 10, because the gap between 13th and 12th is a stonking 5 seconds. So it's going to take a while. Back at the front though, 6 tenths is the gap between Cool Guy and Sebert Jansen, who at the moment are both on for a possible win, because they aren't going to leave each other alone quite easily. And also Drex Gaming, no one's been talking about him recently, and also Slapstream, he's made his way all the way back up to 5th under the safety car. So all that misery of spinning under the safety car has caught back up with this other safety car later on in the race. JD Young sets the fastest lap. Jax Gaming trying to go around the outside of Strange Ship. He's going to keep this one in, and just about gets ahead. Into the podium places goes Jax Gaming, and now it's McLaren AlphaTauri, almost like a layer, and then you finish it off with Aston Martin bread.
I mean, you just need Toka to be second and make a sandwich.
That's true, but of course, will that happen?
Oh,
Secklerman!
He is out of the race, and it's a safety car once again.
Not again!
Safety car. It's absolute carnage. Absolute carnage going on here.
Leighton's advantage has put him into a good position. Strange Ship touches Slapstream. He gets a penalty. No, Slapstream gets a penalty. No, or was that? Yeah, I don't know.
Both of them do.
Ahai and Leighton are going to be a lot more closer now, because obviously Leighton had to serve that drive-through. Sebert Jansen's in the pits, as well as Cool Guy. Jax Game is going to stay out, so he's going to avoid He's going to avoid pitting. Strange also in the pits. Also his Slapstream. So, if I'm right, Epilic's going to stay out because they don't want to double stack. McLaren are double stacking, and they do it perfectly. So Jack's Gaming is staying out. My bad. McLaren aren't double stacking. Slapstream has to serve his penalty though, and he's going to drop all the way down to 10th place. But obviously more people are in the pits right under that. We've got 20 people watching this race. Obviously, if you're a new watcher of the SBS Racing League, I'd like to say warm welcome to you, because we have got many more races, and if you're interested in possibly driving for the league, well, join the Discord server. You should be able to find it the way I did it. I'm not sure if you've heard of TikTok before. I mean, most of you would. Go onto TikTok, go to search up SBS Racing League, you'll find the TikTok account, and then you'll find the Discord in the bio, and there you go. You've got yourself into the Discord server of one of the best racing leagues I know of, and one of the best, no, definitely the best racing league I know of.
Until you join, until I invite you to WCR and you get second thoughts. No offense.
Nah, I'm not. I'm never. This league's for me. Okay, what's this?
We're just gonna sit here and... Oh, sorry, Cam.
What's F1 Game Companion League? Tell me. Okay. I'm honestly looking at Seklerman and Bobby cry together in the Alpine chat. Just
making sure you're alive. Probably safety car will be going in, hopefully this lap. I mean, hopefully.
sorry for the interruption. My mum decided to see if I was alive or not.
It's fine.
You know, always have to check if your son jumped out of a window.
I mean, that's a bit crazy.
She's not like that. Reports are now open. Oh no. You're about to get slapped. Streamed. And also, again, for anyone who wants to join, it doesn't matter if you're a PC player, Xbox player, PS player, you've got all of that. PC and Xbox leagues will be out next season, and also many more divisions for the PS League. There's going to be 5 divisions for PlayStation, 1 division each for Xbox and PC, hopefully more in the future when we get more people, but Jack's Gaming is going to take us away for the safety car restart.
Yep, and as you took away last time, I'm taking away this time.
Go ahead, mate. Yep, go.
Alright. Round the final corner goes Jack's Gaming. He's already getting hot on the speed. He shoots down the final corner. Peleg doesn't even notice it. And it's going to be back underway here for 14 laps left here in the Hungarian GP. Let's hope that this is going to be a good one without a safety car. That's just all we hope for. As now Peleg is going to try and catch up to Jack's Gaming. That gap went from 5 tenths to 3, but now it's back up to 4. What's going to happen here? I don't know, as Leighton is trying to fight with the new driver, the reserve driver, I believe.
Yeah, at the back you've got Toka, who is he's doing an alright race for Aston Martin. You know, he's been doing some solid laps. He's done a solid race so far. Ahai is up to P5 and Borders in P4. Both with penalties, but good places somehow. They've actually jumped out of nowhere. And JD Young as well, up into P3 for Aston Martin. Could he get 2 wins in the space of 2 races? 3 races.
I mean, maybe. It's now AHI needs to fight hard. 6 seconds worth of penalties. Leighton gets one. Leighton gets one as he's trying to make a move now on Toka. They go side by side. Will they touch? Going to the final corner. They do. I think they do touch.
Oh,
of course they do, because Toka's in the wall. Stigmatic trip goes wide. And I think that's going to be a controversial incident. When it was going well for Toka, now it's gone to shambles.
There's damage on that Aston Martin, certainly. The front right of the wing, absolutely ripped off. You can just see it. Honestly, it's just gone. The Aston Martin,
ripped off.
Cleanly. As cleanly as you need it to be. Apelic gets back in the lead of this race while we were talking about that. JD Young still in 3rd place. The top 3 seem to be in a fight of themselves, with the Mercedes close behind. And in fact, Cool Guy and Seb O2 Janssen very close to each other. So they might get some moves done soon as well. And maybe on this straight, will Seb or maybe Cool Guy get a good enough traction to look down the inside? It doesn't look like they will, but Seb is going to brake late to try gain enough time. Cool Guy's going to go deep into that corner. There's another yellow flag. He's had a spin. No damage, I believe, though.
He slipped on a banana.
Yeah, we're not playing Mario Kart, we're playing F1, lad.
Yeah, but still.
Cool Guy, back on the case. Is he going to overtake P2 in the championship? Yes, he certainly can. Down the inside. And he's actually gone off the track, Ahai. He comes back on. Now, wheel to wheel with the Red Bull instead of the Williams. And he's dropped all the way down to P7. In those couple of corners, he's dropped all the way down out of the top 5. Oof. Terrible.
Yep, and okay, so Leighton, Kagawa, and Kagawa will try and fight for P10. Leighton just needs to be ahead of AHI just to keep his championship lead. I mean, unless if both of them are out of the points, or AHI's 10th. So currently AHI's 7th. That's just
it's a spin!
Spins it. He spun it right in front of my eyes when I was on board with Leighton. He just spins on the curb. He Leighton always smashes into him. And that is costing for Alpine now, because it could be over. I think a good result is over, because Seklamandi DNF'd and Kagwa's spun himself to 13th.
Oh, this is terrible, but Leighton's going to have a massive smile on his face. That's another position up. And when he gets 2 more to try get past Tripex Risen and Slapstream, he's going to be right behind his old championship rival. We'd love to see where that comes out later in the races. We are now looking still at Leighton. To the points he goes. Still though, Ahai's going to take the lead the championship, so he needs to get up the field as quick as he can with 11 laps remaining.
Yep, and Cool Guy's trying to catch up to Border here in the Mercedes. Border's trying his best not to slip, and because it does look like he's losing his back end. And oh my goodness me, Cool Guy, that was a bit dangerous, almost smashes himself into the wall here, as Seb is gonna try and send it. No, he won't. Sebastian, what is he gonna do? He's gonna try and go around the outside. No, he is trying. He does pull out to the left. He thinks about it, but immediately backs out. He gets DRS and Slipstream and DRS. What more can you ask for? What Rich Mix I'd ask for. Pulls out to the left. Round the outside, Jax Gaming goes down to 3rd. As JD Jong makes the move into 2nd place. They're going to go side by side. They touch twice. and Seb O2 Jansen has still not made a move completed, as Leighton and Ryzen is now going to fight. Leighton takes P9. Now his next on his hit list is AHI. He weaves in his success, and he's going to take P9.
At the moment, AHI's going to finish behind Leighton with the penalties. But of course, you've got many more laps of this race, and I think we're about to tune in to one of the best laps so far. Apelik in the AlphaTauri on for another race win. Obviously they got their race win in Baku, best race so far in SBS, and they're going to get another race win from what it looks like so far in Hungary, so it should be a great race result.
Very good, and they can carry on their hopes of getting to Aston Martin into the top 5. I mean, only one Aston Martin is currently in the points. Aston Martin's currently got 281. AlphaTauri's got 264. So currently, still be Aston Martin ahead, but the gap will be closer by 7 points.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be closer by 7. So 7 points will be deleted in the gap, technically.
And cool guy, very close to the Seb O2 Jansen. They go touching and barging their way through. Borders looking for a move on Jax Gaming. Two battles going on at once. Jax Gaming has to cut the corner, comes back on the track ahead of Border, and now this is letting Cool Guy get in this fight as well. Border shoving Jax Gaming pretty much off the track, but he's staying in there. This is letting Cool Guy have an amazing run on both of them. He's going to have to go wide, and when he comes back on the track, Border's ahead, and now Cool Guy might be ahead. No, he isn't.
Charles catching up as well. Sorry to interrupt. So is Leighton as well. So this is going to be a big fight for P3.
Cool Guy.
Well, now P4 because Border's running away.
Yep, Cool Guy's up into P4. So, is there damage on Jax Gaming's car? And now Seb is now overtaking Jax Gaming as well. And from third, he's dropped all the way down to P6 behind the Red Bull now. And it's now gonna let Slapstream past. And but with that is AHI, and it's a massive crash.
Is he survived? He survived! What a lucky bunny he is! He survived but damage will cost him as JD Jung just now gets a penalty. Jesus Christ.
Leighton. I've never seen a crash that big. Oh my god, Leighton and AHI are close. What's happening here? AHI's letting Leighton past.
Huh?
Leighton has gone past AHI. AHI slowed down to let Leighton past.
What?
I mean, this if it really is the way I'm looking at it, great sportsmanship, lads. But AHI, you gonna do that, man? I mean, he does have more penalties, but like, see, did he just really do that?
He's got damage. Maybe.
Does he? Yes, he does. Oh no.
Champ, maybe that's his. Yeah, 100% he's got damage. They're changing front wings. No, they're not.
No, he's
damage.
on the two-stop strategy. He's on the two-stop strategy, isn't he? So he did let him pass for sportsmanship wise, or unless he's trying to get a slipstream towards the next pit stop. So,
I mean, depends if has Leighton pit yet.
Leighton hasn't.
Has Leighton done his two stops?
Nope. He's looking to bring in those mediums to the end of the race, apparently.
Interesting.
Alright. Back at the front. Seb O2 Jansen. He's doing a solid race so far at the front. Cool Guy is the next target for him, but of course, he's got a familiar orange car right behind him, and he needs to keep him behind as much as possible.
And I think that's Porter's podium's dashed out of the window because he's got 6 seconds worth of penalties. Yes, 6.
Ooh. Good spine.
He just needs to try and salve it. He just needs to bring the car home. He's currently looking like he's going to finish 6th. No, actually 7th he's going to be finishing. I mean, at least he's trying to bring points for the Mercedes team, as AHI is just was having a nightmare back there, as currently McLaren will be now dropped back to 3rd in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes will take 2nd, and it's all going to be shaping up in the Drivers' Championship for round 15 of SBS Division 1 Season 1.
The penultimate race is coming soon. You better watch it or I'm going to throw Sky Go at your face. And there's a lap car there. It looks to be smart. Look at 4th towards 6th. Literally sniffing each other's bums. Leighton's coming in as well. Ready to sniff some more bum. As he hasn't snuffed enough bum yet today. He's only snuffed Ahai's bum for only 2 minutes. And that wasn't drug enough to get him high. So... Alright, cool guy. Ahead of this 4-car train, Sebo Jensen, obviously driving a solid race so far. He would be ahead on penalties, but can he get ahead on track? And also for anyone else behind, can they get anywhere more up the field? Now down the inside, now around the outside, Slapstream having a go. Leighton braking late. There is a little bit of touching go there. Slapstream's had the massive bit of oversteer. Moves over to the left to defend. Leighton's going to go down the inside. Is he going to get the move done? He just about will. Behind Strange Ship, he's got himself back in this race, and he's overtaking Tripix Risen for 8th position. So he's suddenly crashed all of a sudden. He's back in the race. I mean, what more could you want? And he's
looks like the drive.
Jack's Gaming also for a faster lap.
Yep, and looks like Leighton maybe done that drive through on purpose, because maybe it's helped him. Maybe it has helped him here, because all of a sudden he is just all of a sudden very quick since he left the drive-through penalty.
Slapstream down the inside of Sebo Jansen, up into P6 goes Slapstream. Nice little overtake there down the inside, getting up into 6th place, which is going to award him 8 points at the end of this race. And with the penalties ahead, might just give him even more.
Yeah. And the first lapping, I think, is just about to happen. Oh, it already has happened, but he is in AI mode, so it does not count. So the next to lap currently is Toka, who is 1 minute and 4 seconds behind a Pelic, who is currently pretty fast. He's trying to run away from JD Jong. Border's still looking like he's going to finish 7th, to be honest. No, looks like he's currently looking like he's going to finish.
Border's got enough penalty.
I'm so sorry, Border. I am so sorry.
We wish you our best apologies.
For jinxing you.
No.
I'm an idiot. Why did I... He's still going to be 7th. He's still going to be 7th. If he gets the gap to Jansen or Seb... Oh, he's already got another one. He's already got a warning.
Oh, no.
He went too wide. I know... It might look... I might not know, but I can tell. I can tell. That went... Because FIA strict is just too strict. And going wide like that, not even being 4 wheels, it's not going to do you well. It's not going to do you well.
Oh,
and that's Stigmatic, I think.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's AHI as well. It's they've touched. I mean, Stigmatic's got damage. Does AHI have damage? No, he doesn't. But
no,
AHI's race has just... Oh, no, he is pitting. Doesn't look like he does, though. Let's see when he pits. Stigmatic crashed. But let's see, is there damage? There is. We can see front wing switcheroo. And that has just cost the championship, I think, very much for AHI. He needs to win the next 2 races to try and salvage it back, because Leighton's probably he's getting probably a podium this race, unless Slapstream keeps the at least a 3-second gap. Shocking news.
Yeah, unbelievable. The McLaren, braking late to Slapstream, trying to get ahead of Cool Guy. Moves to the outside. He's going to let him pass. He doesn't want to lose any time because of it. But he's also, did he do it on purpose, or is he just losing tyre wear? I mean, he is. No, he is on mediums. Anyone behind though? Tripex Risen and Sebo T. Hansen. You didn't expect them fighting this race, but they are. And also Strange Ship getting in the fight as well. He had an incident earlier in the Grand Prix. He dropped out the points. He's into P7. Sebo T. Hansen absolutely sending the car up the inside. But not the best move, as he isn't ahead anymore, so... Or is that on my screen where he just bounced out? I'm honestly no idea.
Also, Apelic is now about to lap Toka, but he's currently ghosted. Don't know what's happened to him, and maybe it's just because of blue flags. Now has to let JD Jung by 1.6 gap, 3 seconds worth of penalties. It's currently looking like Leighton will get his podium. I think he will. Just as Felix starts the final lap of this race, the final lap of Budapest. It's been an hour and 18 minutes in this event since 7 o'clock. It's currently 18 past.
Have you really put a timer on there, or have you actually... Like...
No, I actually know. I can tell.
Alright, nice one. I'll let you do the, as he comes across the line and wins stuff, because, you know, we like to have your back, so...
Yeah, like a race, maybe. But it's great to be back. I mean, I've never seen how much this league's improved, to be honest. I mean, when I was back here, it was always chaotic, and I started to miss this league a bit, and I wanted to come back. So around the final corner, well, not really final, but the exit of the S's, he's going into the final right, final 90-degree corner, 90 degrees really, but yeah, into the 180, round the final corner, round turn 14, around the and someone spun it. That's AHI, but Apelic wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Once again, it's a win for AlphaTauri, and maybe, just maybe, it's possible for the AlphaTauri team to get ahead of the Aston Martin team.
Great finish. Leighton gets his podium.
Leighton's got podium by 3/10 as well, and Border goes 5th. So he did improve. He did speed up after his 9-second worth of penalties. AHI is going to finish 13th, so he needs a master plan to try and get himself back in this championship fight, because right now he's just got his head down. He does not have... His head is not in the game right now.
Look at him, just trembling around like a mouse on the circuit at the moment with our front wing. It's almost like a horse when he hasn't been fed an apple a day, or a doctor when he loses his stomach, or a 5-year-old kid when he has cancer. But besides the point, Ahai, disappointing race for him. I honestly feel for him as much as I possibly can. He's going to have to pull it back next race, and it's going to be a tough one to finish ahead of Leighton. But of course, there is next season if he doesn't make it. And now finishes the race, a final one to finish the race. And that, my friends, the Hungarian Grand Prix. Thanks for all coming. Thanks for all coming. And obviously, we've got 2 more races left in this championship. Nice to have one in 2022 to start this amazing year. Epilic becoming the next Superman once again. Oh god, I miss the days.
I mean, at least AHR is going to get 4 points.
Yep, that is true.
And so Apelic, the Finnish driver, will get 40 points. He will get his crown, and possibly ahead of the Aston Martin team. It just depends where Strange finished. I'm not sure he finished 7th. So,
Alright, cool.
the 56 points for AlphaTauri, and for Aston Martin, only 33. So that's a 7-point gaps shortage for the fight in the constructors. So it may not be a constructors championship fight, but at least there's some fights going on further back.
Ooh, I'd like to say, who was your driver of the day?
Driver of the day, I mean, lots of good drivers out there, but this might be a controversial one, but I'm going to go with Toka. He actually done pretty well in his debut race. He did have some bad luck on the way, but overall he did overcome it and did pull over to have at least a pretty decent race.
Alright,
In his first Division 1 appearance.
Yeah. For me, this might be quite obvious, but for me it just has to be Justin. I'm JD Young. He's soared his way through the field from 17th place, got that podium in the end, and you rarely see drivers coming from the back of the grid to get podiums. I reckon the last time I remember something like that happening is 2019 Germany, when Vettel started last and made his way up to 2nd by the end of the race. Or when Hamilton 20th. I prefer Vettel. Just
Yeah,
personal
Vettel
opinion.
done it in one race. So.
Yeah. No need for a sprint race for him. That, my friends, is the Grand Prix. Watching, and we'll see you on the penultimate